There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so, pardon me 1 second. Just got back from using the restroom here. We will get started on Terraria here in 1 second there, folks. Apologies on being kind of late on this. Alright, but today we're going to be going through some single player to start off with. Continuing on with the corruption and the like. Uh, and then later on, we will be joining um, Blackheart for some calamity afterwards. So be prepared for that. Let's see. Getting everything kind of loaded in here there, folks. Apologies on kind of coming into this a little late. Alright. Headset audio gone. Do we have the right volume set? Come on, get the right one. There we go. Um, Ooh, okay. Um, okay, so here, let me switch this over to live so y'all can kind of see what I'm kind of looking at right at this moment in time. So there was an update for T-Mod Loader. And so I already got an error with one of the mods. Uh, Now, obviously, this is the error with the recipe browser mod. So, obviously, can't do anything with this one. Let's see. Skip loading mods. Well, we could try doing that. When more errors occurred while unloading, and T-Mod Loader must be restarted to prevent further issues. Okay, let's just go ahead and exit and disable all. And we will go ahead and play this again. And I will see about trying to double check on whether or not some of these mods have updates to them. Now, this is probably going to be a little rough there, folks. Especially for tonight. Because if some of these mods aren't up to date, then it might cause some problems there, Blackheart. Just FYI. So workshop, manage mods. Let's see. Um, don't know if that's really the right place to kind of do that right at this moment in time. Let me just do it one by one there, folks, just to see if we have any kind of errors. Nope. Back. Merge. Okay, so it looks like this one is perfectly fine. It's not causing any kind of problems right at this moment in time. So, okay, that one looks like it's fine, but let me replay again just to make sure. Okay. Okay, and that one is looking like it's pretty good. I probably don't necessarily need to exit and start it back up again, probably, but I'm doing it anyway just so I don't have to. I'm not like um, I know with absolute certainty that there isn't any kind of like major problem with it. See, like this one right here, the item checklist, it's showing, hey, it's not up to date right at this moment in time. I can't click enable. So now if I click to update, um, hmm, I don't know if it is ready or not. It sent me off to the GitHub, which, I mean, might be fine. Uh, Not 100% sure about that. I mean, there is the tmod loader zip in the GitHub, so let's see. And it is saying that it's meant for the version 29. Hmm. My only question on this, though, is that, you know, wouldn't there be like an auto renewal here within the mods list? Hmm. Not sure. Um, but for right now, I'm gonna kind of leave it alone for the time being. Okay, so obviously we're having a problem with the recipe browser. Um, Yeah, okay, so recipe browser is not compatible right at this moment in time, so we're gonna ignore that one for now. Um, let's see. Let's go with the Calamity. Okay, it's looking like Calamity is working fine for the most part. We'll double check on that though. Okay, looks like Calamity is good to go. And last but not least, the mod music. Okay, it's looking like everything seems to be pretty much good to go except for those last two mods. Now, it looks as though I can try to download the zip files and try to, load them up manually to try to get it to work, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to, for the workshop to kind of manage it for the most part. Um, because yeah, or at least that's my idea right at this moment in time. I mean, I don't necessarily need the item checklist or the recipe browser right at this moment in time anyway, so I'm not sweating about that, but um but I don't necessarily need those mods right at this moment in time to run my single player game. So I'm gonna go and turn those off. And we will go into the single player. Actually, hold on. Let me exit out real quick. Just to make sure that everything is kind of working properly. You know, I want to make sure that all the mods are kind of out of memory for the, out of the, you know, playable memory so that I don't have any kind of like, unknown corruptions during gameplay or anything along those lines. So, you gotta be a little careful when you're messing around with mods, especially ones that aren't necessarily sanctioned by the devs themselves. But not to say that all mods are bad. I'm not saying that. But they could also potentially break the game too. So you have to be careful with mods. So just saying. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna reduce down my screen size here a little bit. Alright, that should do. Everything looks to be pretty much in order there, folks. Apologies on the late start on this. Hey, Terraria, 1 plus 1 is equal to 10. That doesn't figure whatsoever. Although, you could consider it as binary there, folks. Okay. Um, Wait. Hold on a second. Am I not missing? Am I not missing characters? There we go. That was weird. Not quite sure why it didn't automatically do that to begin with, but okay. Um, hmm. Weird. Weird. I'm not quite sure what was going on there, but wait. What the heck is going on here? This is... The... The map looks fine in the sense that, I have... the structure's still there, but my NPCs are missing. What the heck happened to my world? As you can see, even my structure here isn't the same. I still have the gold pickaxe. Oh boy. So, whatever happened from you know, so now I don't know where it's put me there, folks. I've lost hours of gameplay from the looks of it. I don't know how many hours of gameplay I've lost, though. That's the problem. Because, um, if I'm not mistaken, well, maybe I didn't actually start attacking the shadow orbs yet. So I'm probably still on the gold. So I thought I was I was already beyond that though. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look at my videos here real quick on this. So I'm gonna kind of mute the audio here there folks. So don't worry, it's still there. Um but I need to see what happened. Hmm, okay. Hmm, let's see. Hmm. Okay, so from the looks of it, I still have all the equipment. So, okay, so, yeah, so my equipment's fine. That didn't change. Um, I moved the merchant back here, but here's the thing. Um, I had the die NPC here, and I had the fisherman there. Um, so so there's some details that are kind of corrupted on this right at this moment in time, and that's not ideal. So I'm a little concerned about what's going to happen um for tonight's calamity stream. Hopefully there won't be too much of a problem, but I mean, if they're already kind of if I'm already having some problems with getting um like there's some information missing on my single player, then the multiplayer is probably going to have the same exact issues. There might be some details that are missing on that one as well. So hopefully I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah. know, for one thing, you know, they completely got rid of my platforms here, which is like, okay, what the heck happened to these? You know, um, where did they go? And what happened to the NPCs that I had? These are things that I can easily see right at this moment in time, and I don't know, um, you know, so yeah, and that's what I did there, Blackheart. That's what I did. The character and the world was missing from the list, so I had to migrate from the previous version. But here's the thing: after doing the migration, it's still showing me these issues and problems with the game. The fact that the NPCs are gone, the fact that these wooden platforms are gone, and am I not even getting close to the? Hold on a second. I'm a little concerned right now. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, keep an eye on the map up here there, folks. Keep an eye right there. You see that little trail dirt going on up there? Disappeared. Alright, something screwy going on with this world. What? There it is. What the fuck happened? Oh, Terraria's being weird on me right at the moment. Okay, Terraria, you are having some good times with me right at this moment in time. I'm not really appreciating it too much. Yeah, I did it again there, Blackheart. Not quite sure what happened that first time. But it didn't want to, it didn't want to use the new save, so that was very odd, to say the least. Well, I'm just glad that I was able to get it kind of fixed, so everything is kind of back to normal for the most part. So that's good. So now, okay. Gonna warp on over here, so my merchant can warp back to the old base. Very, very odd. So there's definitely going to be a little bit of glitchiness when we start Calamity back up tonight. Just just as a just as a heads up. So they're probably going to be needing to close on down and start it right back up again. So yeah, but that was a very old backup from the cloud, like several days old or several weeks old from the cloud. So that wasn't even a couple hours of old from the cloud. That was a couple weeks old from the cloud. So that's why I was like, uh, that's why it was very very odd, um, you know, as to what was going on there. So okay, merchant, come on. You can warp back to the house. Maybe it's gonna say, hey, they have to wait until it's nighttime or something like that. Maybe I don't know. Hmm. I don't really want to be messing around in a jungle because jungle can be kind of dangerous. But I have to kind of wait until that one merchant can head back to his can go back home. So see, I can try to go back down here. Um, there's also this area here that I can go to. There's this area over here that I can go to. You know, this might be a little bit hard to get to, but then again, these two might kind of connect with each other maybe. So, I don't know how often it all says, but it looks of it not as often as it should. Yeah. That's the thing, you know. You see supposedly the cloud save happen whenever you shut down the entire program, or at least from what I can see, it should like shut down. And you know, whenever you do a program shutdown, I see the little icon on Steam showing like, hey, I'm doing a cloud save. Um, so that's why it's that whole experience right there was like, what the heck happened? Um, like here, hold on, let me. Um, because the 31st was, you know, the last one, and that was, you know, I'd done quite a bit already on that one. There's the 24th. And I still had I still had the platforms going up into the sky at the very least. Um, back on the 24th. Around it, so well, I really should try to adjust that. Um, running out of rope, so let me go ahead and grab. You know, last week I built up the ocean lodging. So you know, VTuber Collab encourage. Let's see. But I mean, I had already had like one person in the snow biome, you know. So that shows that, you know, even back on the 24th, you know, that wasn't up to date. Let's see, the 17th. I think it was the 17th because I'm not seeing the platforms up in the sky on the 17th. And oh, but wait, there's still NPCs on the map though, you know, that were in other areas. Yeah, I still had the dye trader and the nurse. So yeah, it's weird, man. That entire thing was just odd. I don't know what happened there, but hey there, Federico. How you doing there, bud? Oh, I need to switch my stream over to playing Calamity here real quick. Or to switch the science and technology over to gaming so that I can show the fact that I'm playing in Terraria. There we go. Hey, fixed. Awesome. Oh yeah. So yeah, like there were some. world map changes that weren't being shown, you know, from back in like July of 17th. But yet I still had some NPCs back then that weren't being shown on the map as well. So, eh, I don't know what happened. But I mean, it looks like everything's been relatively fixed for the most part. So I mean, I'm happy for that. Okay, and the merchant still hasn't. Okay, there he goes. I was about to say, come on, merchant, get in there, damn it. All right. Okay, so um, last we left off, we were kind of continuing our journey down into the dark depths here. Um, but um, you know, I knew that if I wanted to get any further down, I would need to work on getting more of the Demonite. So, um, you know, and obviously the 29 Demonite isn't gonna cover it, but now that I have the Flaming Mace ready to swarm, well, Flaming Mace isn't exactly gonna be fantastic against that boss, but hmm. But here's the thing, I probably won't be able to get that much further if I don't, you know, if I don't take the steps to fight the, um, you know, to fight the corruption. So, so that means I'm gonna want to grab some bombs and head on out and fight the main, the corruption boss. So. So you're gonna have to kind of wish me luck on this because it's gonna be an interesting fight because um you know I don't have the best weapons right at this moment in time. Thank you, there you are. Appreciate it. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hopefully I'm not butchering it too badly. Oh, grab, grab that, please. Do, 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 do. Yasar? Is that? Let's see. Ah. Let's go ahead and light things up down here. And that I haven't done that yet. You say it correct now? Nice. Yasar. Gotcha. See, one of the problems with the with my weapons right at this moment in time is that they're not doing a whole lot of damage. So okay, I shall try to remember that. Yasar. Yasar. I'll try to remember it. I'm kind of bad at names, so you'll have to kind of forgive me on that. I tend to remember faces a little bit better than names. Or at least, you know, in the past anyway. Go away. There you go. Sounds almost like Jafar. Seems that way, doesn't it? Probably does have its similarities, that's for sure. Okay, can I break that? No, I cannot. Okay, we have a little bit of a additional tunnel here. You know what? I'm going to just go ahead and open this. So there we go. Getting some more demonite ore here, which is nice. Now, thankfully, because I'm not on the Calamity mod on this one, I don't have to worry about those extra bosses. Not to say that this isn't necessarily hard anyway, but still. Yeah, Jafar does is Jafar is well, yeah, that's he's well known from the Disney Aladdin movie. But obviously that originally came from Arabian Nights. So yes. Oh boy. Nope, shit. Wrong button. Okay. But not quite the same. In Turkish, kafar. Is that how I'm reading that? Actually, hold on. Okay. Oops. Chafir? Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Let's do it this way. There we go. A is not E, guys. Or do you mean that the other way around? like I said, you'll have to kind of excuse my ignorance. I don't have, everything mastered or anything along those lines. So, hmm. Looks like there's some more over here, but I'm not quite sure. Alright. So, let's see. Don't necessarily want to be drowning in water right at this moment in time, so find a spot with a little bit more, less water to deal with. So, I'm gonna move over to the right side, to the right end of the area here. There's just a lot of water around this area. It's a little irritating. There's a lot of circles around here too. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hmm. Let's get this a little bit more centered on the, oh, wait. Ow! That block was kind of getting in my way there, as you can kind of see. Oh, okay, well, apparently I can't even move anymore. There we go. Hmm. There we go. Got rid of those blocks. Okay, there's that. A little bit more. Oh, that went a little too far down. Alright. Okay, so here's the problem. Now I have to get like a, kind of like a platform across here, just so I can throw a bomb in there to explode this. So, oh, that didn't really work very well. Ah, there we go. Okay. Arms dealer has arrived. Yay! Because I got that musket. I don't really have the best equipment right at this moment in time to handle getting up, so throw a rope down right there just to get up here. There we go. Alright, my friend, you have yourself a good night. You take care, sleep well, and I'll catch you next time, okay? Thank you for stopping on by, and I appreciate it, as always. Okay. Okay. Ball of Hurt. That's better than what I got right at the moment, so... Okay. I want to work my way over towards this one to finish off the, to finish off everything. So... Nope, I missed. Didn't want you to explode down there, Mr. Bomb. I needed you to explode over here. There we go. Okay. There we go, and... There's that. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oops, missed. Nope. That was dumb. Okay, let me regenerate my HP again. Okay, and there we go. There we go. I really do enjoy the Ball of Hurt because it just tears this guy apart, you know, something fierce. He has 17 hit points left. There he goes. Okay. Unfortunately, there is some items embedded into the rock down there, which is a little irritating. So... Alright, my friend. I'll see you soon. There we go. Alright. We're heading on back. And putting a lot of this stuff away. There's that. Putting that in there. That away. Put that away. Nothing up there. Oh, wait. Block's in there. Don't really see anything in terms of furniture, so... No chests. There are some materials here, so I'm going to throw those in. Oh, there goes the meteor. Yeah! Meteor has landed. There you go. Okay, let's see. Okay, got a bit of cash, so I'm gonna throw that in here. Let's go to the miscellaneous weapon chest and throw these in here. Now, unfortunately, the ball hurt is not a material, so I can't change it into something something useful. But okay, I'm kind of curious as to what this whole Pigman is all about. So. Okay, that doesn't look horrifying if that if I say so myself. No, thank you. I'd rather have my floating shark. So my little baby shark. All right. Which means I'm going to go ahead and throw you in there. Put that back there. We're going to set everything else up here for the most part. Bombs away. Those are stacking. So let's stack them up. Let's see. Anything else? Not really. Okay, let's see. So what can I do at this moment in time? I can go ahead and look into building myself some more demonite armor and alike. There we go. So grab all that. That away, and then what we got here? Okay, so first off, I want to get the, the pickaxe because it is better than what I currently have. So I want the hammer so I can actually break those. I can break the circles, the orbs without needing explosives. So there's that. And then not sure if I'm gonna have enough shadow scales for a full set, but we'll see. There's the helmet. There's the mail. And we do not have enough for the boots or the leggings right at the moment. So we're gonna hold off on, replacing the full set here. We need to go and fight the boss one more time. So there we go. Welcome back to Marius. How you doing there, bud? You're very happy? That's awesome. Why? What you happy about? Okay, let's go ahead and sell off the hammer and the gold pickaxe. Don't need those right at the moment. So okay, we'll throw those in here. And put the money away. You're having a very successful trading spree. Awesome, man. That's good to hear. 90p. That's also really good to hear. Okay. I'm going to... Now, technically, Blackheart should be should be like up and running right at this moment in time, actually. So, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over to Calamity because probably gonna be having some issues dealing with climate in the Calamity mod right at this moment in time. So, you're using it on all frame slots? Sounds good to me, man. I remember when I was, um, when I first started out on Warframe, obviously the loadout slots was a pain. Um, but I wasn't getting nearly as many like prime frames for the most part to like fill up like all my like Warframe slots. Plus, I got to the point where I was like, okay, I'm just gonna hold them in the foundry. They're already completed, so I'll just hold them in the foundry until I can earn some more through like Nightwave and the like. With just Warframe slots in general. So, um, but mainly I was using the platinum for the loadout slots. Because as a streamer, I wanted to kind of show, I wanted to give the option for everybody to basically say, hey, Jim, I want to see you play this particular Warframe or something along those lines. So, I had those options on Twitch to allow for people to basically, put in channel points to say, hey, switch over to this character, switch over to this weapon, blah, 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 right? Can't really do that right now. Or at least I don't know how I would go about doing that with the current YouTube setup. I don't know if there really is a way to go about doing that. Other than, basically saying, hey, if you pay money, you can, but even then that doesn't really, I don't necessarily want people to be saying, hey, if I give you $5, I want you to switch over. It's, I don't necessarily like that either. That's why the channel points were good on Twitch. Um, I can basically say, hey, you've been watching a while, you've accumulated a lot of points, you can spend it on, basically saying, hey, Jim, I'd like to see you play this particular Warframe. But YouTube doesn't have that, or at least to my knowledge, it doesn't have that yet. So unless there's like maybe a mod that I can do to kind of change things up a little bit. But all right, so what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna go ahead and exit. We're gonna stop the single player there, folks. So if you're watching this right now on YouTube, for later, I want to thank everybody for watching on that. Go ahead and help me out in the YouTube algorithm. With all the YouTube jazz, the likes and the like. So help a guy out on that. Check out the description. There's lots of links down there for you to check out if you want. All voluntary, of course. Um, and yeah, that's where we're going to go ahead and end the single player portion of the Terraria. If you want to see me, you know, if you're watching this on YouTube later, while in the playlist, know that I'm going to be switching on over to a multiplayer Terraria with Blackheart Games with the Calamity mod in just a little bit of time. So, in just a couple minutes here on stream, but you'll see it in the separate playlist that I have specifically for the multiplayer with Blackheart. So, you're welcome to go check that playlist out with all that gameplay there. So, but yeah, thank you for very much for watching. Those of you that are watching the single player, and I will catch you all next time.